Alright guys, today we're going to predict the Week 3 Miami Dolphins Team of the Week promo, which as we know just started this week. It's actually a new promo where they just get all the Team of the Week cards because they beat the Broncos 20-70. I still can't believe that is actually a real life thing. They beat the Broncos by 50 points. Alright. The limited time cards starting off right away. The 88s. Tua Tagovailoa. He currently has an 83 overall card, so we 1000% know he's getting a card during this promo this week. He's 1000% getting a Team of the Week card on Wednesday. That's not a question in anyone's mind. That's not a question in this universe. I usually do this video on Tuesdays, but I'm doing it on Monday because of how absolutely bad the Broncos did, that I actually think that this is already set in stone on who's getting cards. The second limited time card. It's not a Bronco. It's not a Dolphin. It's actually Myles Garrett. He had like 3.5 sacks versus the Titans. The Browns absolutely smacked the Titans up and down the wall. So, the Titans couldn't really fight back versus the Browns. So, yeah, shout out to the Dolphins for not being a part of this one. This is actually going to be the Cleveland Brownies. But, for my champion players, normally it's 288s. This week, I'm moving the goalpost. It's 388s. You guessed it, because the first one is Devon Achane, who currently has an 83 overall card in the game, but had 3 touchdowns and over 300 yards in that last game. So, yeah, he's the guy. Next guy on this list, you guessed it, it's a Miami Dolphin, Raheem Mostert. Now, it is usually one offense, one defense, but because, again, like I said, there's so many Miami Dolphins this week, we had to have 3 88s. So we have Raheem Mostert, 81, who is now currently going to go up to an 88 overall, and we have Devon Achane. But we had to have a defensive player, guys. And that defensive player is the Miami Dolphins, Emmanuel Ogbah. Surprisingly enough, and it's kind of weird to say this, he's actually the only one of the Dolphins this week that I can look at and say, wow, he did something on their defense. Like, they only allowed 20 points in that game. Don't get me wrong. Like, they did not allow that many points. But their defense didn't really do much of anything other than just, like, stop the Denver Broncos from doing anything. Which is great in context of, like, wow, your defense is great. But it's not really in context of stat-wise that would get you a card for Team of the Week, right? You can't just... There's no card in the game that's just Team of the Week, Miami Dolphins defense. That would be insane. But no, that's not a card in the game currently, so... Yeah, there's no card like that. So because of that... Yeah, you could tell. Alright. Standouts. Yep, the next one on this list. Chosen Anderson. Whoa! Another Miami Dolphin. Who would have guessed it? Yeah, he had, I think he had like 78 yards and a touchdown. Like, bro, the Miami Dolphins was just like Oprah. You get a score, you get a score, you get a score. Everyone gets scores today. Kaiser White. Yup. It's not a Dolphin. It's actually a Cardinal. Because the Cardinals absolutely destroyed the Dallas Cowboys. Who would have thought? Cowboys. Dolphins. I don't even ask questions anymore. I just, at this point, just accept the fact of the facts. Alright. Braxton Berrios. Yeah, another Miami Dolphin. That now counts as 3, 4, 5, 6 Miami Dolphins for Team of the Week this week. And if you thought, is the last player not a Miami Dolphin? It's actually not. I know it's crazy to say this, but the last player is actually Zaven Collins. So we are now renaming this promo to Team of the Week for the Miami Dolphins and the Arizona Cardinals. Because one team, the Miami Dolphins, was already one of the best teams in the NFL going into this week. Already an absolute monster going into this week. And now they're just continuing to be an absolute monster of a team. Going into, next week. And the Arizona Cardinals, who everyone thought was tanking for Caleb Williams, probably are still trying to tank for Caleb Williams. I do want to stress this enough. I do truly believe that the Cardinals are trying to tank for Caleb Williams, but I think they're also so bad that they're failing to tank for Caleb Williams. Yes, that's exactly what I just said. They're failing to tank in the NFL, which it takes a next level bad to fail to take. Now, I will be honest with you, when it comes to, tanking in the NFL, it's almost impossible to tank in the NFL. It really is. Because, while yes, coaching, owners, GMs, higher ups, fans might want it, at the end of the day, these players, if they do bad, they're going to lose their job. If they don't play good, they're going to not, be on the team next year, right? They're going to lose their job and their income. So no player goes out there and goes, oh my gosh, I want to tank in this game, or I want to lose. No, that's just not how it works. So reality-wise, it's almost impossible to technically tank. But at the same time, we saw the Miami Dolphins last year. They got in trouble and lost a draft pick because they tried to tank. So, it is what it is, guys. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one.